And we are live. Welcome everyone to another Alan Wake live stream. First live stream of the Alan Wake 2 game. We completed Alan Wake Remastered last week. All 6 episodes plus the 2 DLC. Ended up with the conclusion where he saved his wife from whatever higher entity, dark being, it lives in the lake, controls the lake, by switching places with her, saving his wife, but getting himself captured in that dark place under the lake. In the DLC expansion, he recovers his mind, becomes aware of where he's at and how he's trapped, and starts writing himself a way out. And that's the end of Alan Wake, including the DLC. So we're jumping into Alan Wake 2. Obviously, he's stuck in that dark place and gonna try to see and figure out how he works his way out. I love the first game. Again, for those of you who saw it, it's a survival horror, detective, Stephen King, Lovecraft type of vibe. So it's very original. Not a lot of games you can kind of compare on a one-to-one basis. It reminded me more of a movie of like In the Mouth of Madness by Stephen King, where a writer's creations or storylines start coming to life in this small town, and the writer starts going insane and descending into madness, and it's pretty cool. So this kind of was reminded me of it. So let's jump into Alan Wake 2.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
Dark Souls game or Death Stranding.
Where'd he gone?
Doesn't look like Alan. Could be Barry. Something went this way. Sprint. You weren't able to sprint in the other game. You were able to more or less dash. Okay, we don't have light. Which ladle? Which is like a hiking trail or something.
Notification. Trophy earned.
Season.
Press the PS button for details.
Where's the rest of the stuff? I need to finish this. What the
What the?
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer
Your
than I
wife?
thought. I'm sorry I've been gone
Like in
so
the
much
regular
lately,
world?
Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault. People get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers! I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo.
Hey, no, it's not his wife.
Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
It's like synchronized coffee drinking.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
nothing that would cheer anyone up.
In the
Here
middle
we are.
of True Detective
Cauldron
vibes
Lake.
from HBO. Finally
to
watched
get
that
to work.
first season that won all those awards with McConaughey and Woody Harrelson, and damn, that is one freaking good season of
A
detective
deputy
like
was
crime
supposed to be here to show us to the
story.
crime
It's
scene.
awesome.
There's
Check
the
it out if you
car.
haven't.
So where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
Invitation Return 1. Hey, that's where that guy was.
Worth memorizing before we get swallowed up by the trees.
New notification. Trophy earned. Press the PS button for details.
I think I hear someone.
Nightmare.
Could be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
Hey, over here. Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that, Federal agent's right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
Take a look at the body.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off.
I wonder if it's the
store,
same
the
lake.
campground, all of it.
Mulligan, tell them I'm here, waiting. I'll show them around.
They got it, Thornton.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly. I need to think through the facts of the case.
You can access the case board inside of the Mind Place. So now, my mind.
The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board. Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
All victims reported missing in 2010. No other commonalities. Ted Lane, dentist, stab wounds, bloating, bruising on wrist. Tied up. Wendy Davis, teacher, body bloated, large chest. Percy Wolf, store owner. Bruising, heart removed, strange tattoo. They all had something removed. Ted didn't. Floating, bruising on wrist. These two had something removed. Not this one. Let's go down here. Murder method, slightly difference in murders. Bloating only commonalities in bodies, but not cause of death. Chest trauma, exposure to water post-mortem. Bruising on wrist and legs. Deep gash in chest, heart missing. All bodies experienced bloating. The bloating even in the first one. So they're thrown into the water after being killed. Killer profile, post-mortem tattooing of the body. So tattooed them after they were killed. The murder targets have no discernible common traits. Chest trauma resembles animal butchery technique. What's up here? Murders. Confidential. Can I look at this? Or those are the what's in here actually. Then you can open that. Alright. Zoom goals. Get to the crime scene, meet deputy. Oh, that's it. Okay, so that's that for that. Location. Parking. Rental cabins. Murder site down here. So we're going, I'm guessing, down the hiking path. Connect to this road here and come down. And we just park somewhere closer there. Yeah. Graphics look really good in the remaster, but damn, dude, they definitely stepped it up a notch in this one. What's the name of the what do you call them, the creators? Remedy? I think it's Remedy. The rest is just. That's it. What is this? The only other thing you can click on.
I see you're already hard
Back
at
up.
work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
Visiting Mindspace to not pause the game. Got it.
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Mm-hmm. Real funny, Anderson.
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old. Fucking nature. Gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Look at a nice hiking
Damn.
area.
Should have brought an umbrella.
Except
I
for
like the rain.
all the overcast.
The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
No, still not getting it. Try explaining it one more time.
How much clearer can I make it, Mulligan?
There he is.
Hey!
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you. So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob?
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
Thornton, he's joking.
Let's just see this body, shall we?
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. Now he didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
Next to Python. Ooh, like, where am I?
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
The woods near Bear Falls. Perfect timing. Need to see if this is linked to the killings we're here to investigate. When key images is placed, it will prompt new questions. Objectives are viewable at the case board and your goals. Investigate the crime. There.
Step 1. Examine the corpse. Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. The killer left the heart right next to the body. Incised stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed. No. Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
You can check the updated goals by pressing. Learn more about victims, learn more about the killer.
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers?
Prince.
Wonder what's inside.
Can
I should take a
choose
look around for a
follow
way to
steps.
open this thing.
Wash your hands. Take the chicken out of the fridge. Take a nap. Oh heck, I don't know that combo.
A creepy twig sculpture? Hey, Casey. What's the forest's favorite shape?
Please, Anderson. Just one case without the
A triangle.
I don't get it.
Yes, you do. Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
There you go. Wash your hands. Up, down, together like that. Take a nap. Take a nap. Triangle's looking good. Button. Play back. Play forward. Take a nap. Play forward. Play back. Let this be a warning to fellow trespassers. They say the lake caldera is something formed by erupting volcano or sinkholes it leaves in its wake. But what if it's not true? What if something else, something less natural and much more man-made, intentional? The lake's formed, it's designed, and it has purpose. Its hiding place beneath the calm surface lies a secret machinery ready to be activated at the press of a button, and the people with the button, they're in the big house. I know it. First drawing, water. Cauldron made from volcano, lava. Second drawing, water line, engineered structure, strange machines. Okay. Alright. So, bed.
I'm getting flashbacks. Remember Ohio?
Sure. The North Side slasher.
Right.
But that case was completely different.
The trees,
Wash
Anderson.
hand.
He hid the bodies in the forest.
Off fridge, up and down. So fridge is like a hourglass. Fridge hourglass. Wash hands, little side hourglass. But that's right. Alright, we got it. Wash your hands. Take the fridge. Wash your hands.
Anderson! Hey, let's get back to work over here, can we?
There we go. Wash your hands. Take a nap. And fridge. What's the hourglass? There we go. And bad. What else we got? Learn more about the killer.
Was he killed here, or brought here after? For display?
I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
Locked. They really don't want people coming in here.
Hello, this is Agent Anderson and Agent Casey, FBI. We'd like to come in and ask a few questions pertaining to an investigation.
The station heads are not currently available. Access is restricted without their permission.
Nice talking to you, too.
Random campsite, but nobody here. Oh wait, what's that? All right. Writing this down in case it happens again. I forgot I got that feeling again. It hit me suddenly at 1:15 a.m. after I finished my ama on the porch of the trailer. I got in the car and drove chasing it. Starry night, not much moon as expected. It led me past the Bright Falls to Cauldron Lake. I tried to find the right spot, the right emotion, the right thought combination to have it all aligned to make it happen. Terrified, it didn't. Not this time. Frustrated, but believed. I scanned the sky for the shape of the objects, nothing. But when I blinked repeatedly, I think I saw the after image of an octahedron. It faded fast. When I ready to drive back, I felt someone watching me. Here, but not here. It's time. I know it is. Does he know I'm getting close? I'm on the right track. I was right to come to Bright Falls. Okay.
Is that a...
New notification.
An Alex
Trophy earned.
Casey movie lunchbox?
Press the PS button for details.
Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective.
He hates those cheesy crime books. But he really hates the movies.
How do you like the knitting hero I had it made for you? Alex Casey Lunchbox. More bullets. Hold the fire button to activate auto fire. Increase bullets on the magazine. Land 2 headshots in quick succession. The enemy for extended duration. If it's anything like the last one, we probably won't. Oh, we need more. We need 3 pieces. Alright.
Did they plan for the murder to happen here? They left a lot of garbage. Not the fastidious type.
Not much of use.
Did you get lost, Anderson?
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Clues can be Covered by speaking to people as well as examining your surroundings.
Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here.
A blood splatter on the thing.
Boot prints indicating multiple killers. Quite the party. Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message?
Left it. Lunchbox found near the cauldron lake camp. This area.
Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera? Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting.
Or later. Or late. Alright.
So you knew our victim?
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
So, ooh, he's been missing since 2010. What happened? He got fired.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here.
I bet there's more to that story.
But no happy ending.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
And that's it for that guy.
I think that's everything. For now, at least.
Mm-hmm. Anything clicking yet?
Not sure. Need to think about it.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
Premeditated or spontaneous? Looks new, bought by the killers. Why the mount? Camera? Weird stuff. Film. Cooler beer bottles left nearby.
They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now? Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
You can use profiling inside Saga's mind, placed to get inside suspects and victims. Using her intuition, Saga can discover new clues by profiling people. The missing person, Nightingale.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake, before his murder. Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
That's just a repeat. Alright. And now we can go over here.
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
I can feel that Nightingale came from the lake. But why now, after 13 years, where's he been? From the lake or for the lake?
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow.
Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Be right back. Give me a sec, guys. All right, let's get
Right.
back to this, guys.
Okay, well, I'll just wait here.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Mm-hmm. Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I didn't know trees got that big. Excuse me.
There's a piece of paper on the ground. Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
It makes no sense.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Mm-hmm. Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading the words. These words felt like a message. Someone knew they were here, someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept, even if they knew it would end up hurting them?
Creepy.
New notification. Trophy earned. Press the PS button for details.
This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us. I should profile Nightingale about this page. We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what. The Mile High Strangler case. Proud of that one.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
Anything else here? Here it is.
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth.
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside. Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Whoever wrote that page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate all of it. The text said we'd find more. I believe it.
But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative. To do what? Entertain some fantasy? Projecting their desires? Are we characters or the audience? Witnesses to their design? All the above?
It's all about control.
You made it back.
Deciding
Good.
what happens to who. Don't let it drag you in.
Too late. I'm already hooked. I need the next chapter.
I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination, ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the Bookers at the Oh Deer Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Thanks. Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the Bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean.
We are on a hike, dude.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
A lunchbox again. Who's leaving these out here?
Have a heroic day.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod? For a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
There's the car.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
So far, it's all set up.
I can't get
mainly
that
detective
manuscript
work.
page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly
None of the survival
before.
horror elements
Damn
from the
impressive
original yet.
work so far. With your
Pointing the light at
these hunches were
shades
moving
and
fast.
blowing them away with your gun.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery.
Man, that looks so familiar.
Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
And the Deer Fest, too.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
You saw the Deer Fest in the original as they were coming down with that float of a gigantic deer, or like some kind of raid or what have you.
The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
Just how much coffee have you had today, Charlie?
Don't know, don't care. How much have you had? Not enough. That's how much.
Not to toot my own horn, but I am pretty darn sure my... I mean our float be the belle of the ball at this year's Deer Fest. Just a few more days.
Sheriff, this is my first Deer Fest, so I don't know what...
There's the diner.
Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls.
This isn't the same diner, is it?
I got you both
think
some
it
coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Brinker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say.
It's not the old guys
Casey,
that
you
like
compare
rock
notes
and
with the
roll,
sheriff.
is it?
Take your time.
Can't believe that happened.
It is the same diner.
Still feel like I'm gonna be sick.
Come on, Ed. Have some pie. It'll take your mind off things.
We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known victims go missing?
Sure. But it slowed down ever since Culver Lake was fast off.
Yes. Missing person cases spiked around 2010.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay?
Were you at the Cauldron Lake? Can you tell me what you saw?
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
Why were you at Cauldron Lake? Why do you think it was a cult?
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found it. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
found something.
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
This is exactly why I hate small towns.
Down, Ed. You know how touchy these rural types can be.
Have I profiled every subject? We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer. The Cult of the Tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case. Exciting. I need to know more about the Cult of the Tree if I'm going to shut them down. Think.
There's a marking territory, a warning. Feels derivative, like something.
How can you be so calm?
Corpses are part of the job. Can't dwell on it too much.
Rest easy, buddy.
Look at that lady in black.
I need a tool to get this open.
The keys. All right, we did do that.
It won't open.
Hi.
Hi.
Looks us out of order. I think that's it.
These stashes could contain clues about the cult. Better keep an eye out for more. Quickly go grab a drink, guys. Jerome, let's go. Alan Wake 2. Hey, Jerome. It's actually a pretty cool game so far. I like the detective element. They're going a little deeper into it this time around, or at least at the beginning of it, to set up the whole mystery behind it and not tackle Alan Wake from the get-go. The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with a murder. They were telling the truth. The Cult of the Tree. What aren't the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree bag, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists.
Guys, sorry, stepped out to grab a quick drink here. We're back. Play this. Oh, Jerome Show. I watched your Alan Wake 1 stream. It was great. Definitely want to get Alan Wake 2. Just looks like a massive step up. It looks like a massive step up in the graphics for sure. and I'm hoping it's as good at the story element part of it as the first one. I gotta say, the first one just grabbed me probably from end of chapter 2, started chapter 3. It really just kind of grabs you and into this mystery with the wife disappearing and this whole descent into a world that makes no sense. It starts out with a world that makes sense, like a Lovecraft or Stephen King book, and then all of a sudden it just starts getting pretty dark and incorporating elements that you're just wondering, like, what? But still really good. And again, I don't know how they do it, but it just seems like end of chapter 4, chapter 5 and 6, just probably some of my best, my most favorite moments in video games. It's just great storytelling. Can I ask them further questions now?
Hello.
There we go.
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Why would they want to keep it? Why would they want to keep it?
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful.
Oh wow!
Do me a favor.
Is it that
Stick
same
around
lady?
town for
No,
now in
it's
case
not.
we have
Is
any
it?
more questions.
Like we'd even
It
dream
is
of
Rose.
missing Deerfest.
Oh, God. Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe.
She knows her?
I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry.
Who
Who
are
are
you?
you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
The graphics are a bit different in her image, but is that supposed to be the same bartender lady from the original game? Because she was weird, from what I remember, and somehow the old lady had her doing some work for her as well.
My guys have
And
Nightingale at the morgue. If
the
you're
old
ready to go
lady
take a
ended
look.
up being some
Let's go.
kind of manifestation of whatever
Well, Casey,
is controlling
I got a lead.
the
Looks like we're
lake.
dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Ah, morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
Go to the morgue.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Anything you need, just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
Have a nice day.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week, but you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
He's joking. It's not opening.
Functioned elevator.
Okay. Let's take a look at our patient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death? What other clues can the body give me? This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy. Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up. Aha. They did leave something inside his chest. There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
Writing? How'd they manage that?
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
Anything to learn from the body. He has been prepped, ready for examination, hoping to provide us. The line was strapped down. Timeline is inconsistent with bloating. Bruises, decisive wounds in the victim.
Chest wound is cause of death, but the corpse is bloated, waterlogged. Doesn't add up.
Is this some kind of tattoo? It's too so much to read.
There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
Alright.
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale Hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here. Wait.
Sheriff?
The hell?
Show me the clicker.
I was just gonna say he reminded me like a uploader from the zombie games.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
I'll make you pay.
He's coming. No weapon. The page set to get into the light.
In the light to avoid being detected.
He's coming. Need to be in the light.
I'm in the light. Where's it going? Okay, that sucked. Like I said, just like the original, it's like a normal story, detective work, and then all of a sudden you descend into weirdness. And that's what's beautiful about this game.
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale Hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here.
Sheriff?
What the hell?
Show me the clicker.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
Me, it's behind him.
I'll make you pay.
Where he's at.
He's coming. No weapon. The page said to get into the light.
Take the light to avoid being detected.
He's coming. Need to be in the light.
Where? Restore somebody's attack from there. Guess if I just stay here, I'm good.
He can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back. Gotta move. Now.
Behind him? Wait, what the hell? I shined the light on him. Skip. Alright, so stay here.
He can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back. Go! Vanished.
End of chapter 1. What do you guys think? Pretty good opening, I would say. Opening chapter to the second one. I'm glad. I was wondering why this girl was in the cover. I didn't look at any videos or trailers or anything like that. I just heard Alan Wake 2 was a really good game. And I never played 1, so I'm like, let me play Remastered. I've always wanted to play that one as well. But I do like the chapter type way that it sets up their storylines. And I do like this character and how Alan, I guess through the lake, is creating a connection to the real world. Trying to find something, I guess maybe somebody to help him. Jam. I'll say like this, like the jam you can hear at the end of it, like in John Wick movies. Conversation with Saga. Saga, again, not recognizing her, not knowing what she's talking about. Her daughter seems like fine, not somebody who's died or drowned or what have you. The only thing I did pay attention to was that her partner was nowhere near her, so nobody else heard the conversation. So no one else was there to say like, hey, they're right or wrong. So we kind of left up to us to kind of figure out in the future episodes. Is she hiding her past, or she really doesn't recognize her and she's not subverting her own daughter's death? So continue.
New notification. Trophy earned. Press the PS button for details.
The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
He survived.
Just disappeared? What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're gonna do anything about it.
And he killed the cops.
Somehow we need to make sense of this.
Poor bastard.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
Oh, was this a song that they just played? Following into the target.
A dead man turned into a monster. Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future. There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve.
Wrong one. Symbol. There we go. Membership, but this isn't subtle. A batch of pride. Tattooed on the victim's manuscript page found inside writing has some significance here.
Think, Saga.
The page where his heart should be, text tattooed on the missing heart can't be a coincidence. See the victims, why didn't they become monsters too? The case here, man.
Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery. There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward. It won't open. The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a Taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
Must be locked from the other side.
heard gunshots. Y'all okay?
Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible.
Like,
We'll
no,
do
that
what
sounded
we
crazy
can,
to go.
man.
But that's crazy, right, Thornton? Nightingale's heart was missing. How could he do anything? He's dead.
Yeah, right.
They're a fine pair.
Oh dear, I am a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. If only had a tour guide also. Bear season. Oh no, a bear. Help. Did somebody call for a tour guide? Oh wow.
Take it easy.
Unforgettable tour experiences.
My client has been held here long enough. Are you gonna let me speak to them or not?
Just a moment, ma'am. Someone will be right with you.
I've heard the government has seen restricting access to many local nature attractions. That is true, Yaakov. Many local attractions have recently come and built by the government. And that's why, and most of us others, adventure tourists, we say, fuck the government. We got both cutters. Oh, wow. You think of everything. And we'll take you anywhere. Hiking through the scenic Elderwood National Park. Fishing in the crystal clear waters of Bright Falls Dam. Bird watching at majestic Mirror Peak.
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, Casey?
A smart choice, Anderson. Yeah, Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case. Whoever you can spare. ASAP. Think we'll actually find Nightingale at the lake?
The pages haven't been wrong yet.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead.
Rinse and repeat. Clock out, get a beer. Or maybe 3.
Guess I'm driving.
I need to come clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Ha. It's the same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story.
In the middle of Crystal Lake.
The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of
Was this motorcycle here when we
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed.
I think I'm gonna stop there, guys. This is a good place. They're going back to the lake, and I think this is where the story's gonna set off. And in each chapter is usually about an hour and a half, 2 hours. So I'm gonna stop there. And we'll continue this on Thursday. Our second episode. So the first episode was The Return. This one's The Heart. I like the beginning. Not a lot of action. The one action was like kind of like what you would call in Alan Wake, a little bit of a semi-boss fight, considering she was without a weapon. But again, lacking in a lot of action, but great setup. Again, it just kind of reminds me of an episode of True Detective, something like that. And it was a great way to set it up. It was a great way to kind of bring Alan Wake. As you see, he's somehow trying to write himself an ally, or connect to an ally in the real world. Obviously, they're in the real world. Their disappearances around the lake, around the same town that he was trying to write a book and trying to get away from normal life and the original game. And now this FBI detective finds herself in the exact same town, something weird going around the exact same lake, and Alan Wake is in a way trying to reach from beyond. He's not dead, but he's trying to reach from a different world beneath the lake, and trying to, with his writing, which was always very powerful, made powerful by the lake, trying to connect to the real world, trying to connect to a new ally, and trying to write his way out, which is very neat. So we'll continue this on Thursday and see how the rest of the story plays out. So far, I'm loving it. Hopefully, they'll bring back some more of that classic Alan Wake action with the light and shooting. I'd like to see that incorporated in with these kind of graphics, so that'll be fun. But enjoy the rest of your evening, guys. Thank you as always for checking out the stream. I definitely appreciate it, and I will catch you on the next one.